The views and opinions expressed in the Intercultural Live Arts Festival 2022 are those of the individuals, speakers, artists, and commentators. Artists and Artisans Development and Network, sponsors, partners, and supporting organizations do not necessarily reflect or represent the policies or views held and cannot be held accountable for the views of individuals.
Hello. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? I am Gloria Gift Nankunda, and I am officially welcoming you to today's edition of the Intercultural Live Arts Festival, happening for day 2, courtesy of the Artists and Artisans Development and Network, funded by the Government of Canada and curated by Gisha Productions, Inc. Thank you so much for joining us on our day 2. We are celebrating Black History Month like never before in terms of inclusion. We are choosing to say we include you. We are choosing to say thank you for including us. We are saying we want interculture. We want to learn from one another. Your difference means something to me, and my difference should mean something to you. Just because I'm different from you does not mean that I am any better than you or you are any better than me, but rather we live in harmony, we live together in love and with compassion. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How is your Sunday? It is a lovely afternoon here in Toronto, Canada, and it is such a pleasure to be with you today. For those that have joining us today, thank you, because we were here yesterday as well. It's been a 2-day event, and it will be happening annually, courtesy of AADN. Such a pleasure for those that were with us yesterday. The lineup was amazing. We took a trip around the world through the arts. We literally took a trip around the world, talk about the music, spoken word, poems, instruments that you've never heard of. We went to India with the tablas. We went to Poland with Marta Solek. We took a trip, literally we went to Iran, yes, with our clarinetist, that is Majid Sukar. So if you missed yesterday's show, be sure to check our Facebook, that is the Artists and Artisans Development Network. Alternatively, check our YouTube for you to see what yesterday's show was about. For those that joined us, the comments, we cannot thank you enough. Well, here we are, day 2, and we keep saying Artists and Artisans Development Network. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you the organizers, the producers behind the Intercultural Live Arts Festival 2022 as we celebrate Black History Month. Here you are with AADN.
The Artists and Artisans Development and Network was founded in 2014 to provide resources and community development for artists and artisans who are immigrants to Canada. Artists and Artisans Development Network's mission is to provide support and opportunities for economic and social development to artists and artisans of all practices who are newcomers to Canada or from other visible minority groups. With community collaborations and support from academia, we deliver need-based projects for immigrants in Canada in areas of inclusion, integration, safety, skills development, intergenerational collaborations, and multicultural arts and performing arts. Through projects, local initiatives, visual and in-person events, we bring the community together to celebrate and showcase visual arts, crafts, music, dance, and culinary treats. If you want to be part of this journey, please email us at info@artistsandartisans.ca or visit our website, www.artistsandartisans.ca.
And there you have it, talking about artists and artisans development and network. I love to encourage all the artists out there. If you want to be a part of the AADN repertoire, please reach out, send a message. We are now on social media, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, and LinkedIn. Please look for AADN and reach out and let us know how you'd like to be a part of this. Now you've heard it. AADN is a platform for not just new immigrant artists, but also for the seasoned ones. And whatever your genre, whatever your craft is, please reach out, and you never know, you could be a part of our next project's lineup, which I'll be talking about towards the end of the show. Very, very welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching the Artists and Artisans Development and Networks Intercultural Live Arts Festival as we celebrate Black History Month. We're saying, what does it mean to be included in everything that we do in our society? Well, without further ado, today we are starting off today's lineup with a lady that originally comes from Cameroon, and she is here in Toronto. The name is Cindy Tata. She is an Afro-folklore Canadian musician, songwriter, and a record producer. And she gained international recognition after her single God's Power went viral on several media platforms. She's also known for her unique blend of Afrobeat sound, which integrates a mix of English, French, Pidgin, and her native Banso language, thus guaranteeing her a worldwide fan. And something about Cindy, she's actually a new mother. So congratulations, Cindy. I saw her perform on stage when she was about 8 months pregnant. Amazing. It never stopped her. So I think she has already given birth now to a beautiful daughter. Congratulations, Cindy. And I can't wait for everybody to see your performance. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here is Miss Cindy Tata.
Come with me. Let me take you to West Africa, Cameroon, as we celebrate the Black History Month. The song I'm about to perform is so dear to my heart. Yeah, it means a lot to me. I love you, Mama. I suffer when my mommy don't suffer for me. Suffer when my mommy don't suffer for me. Every day she go wake up for sharp morning time. She go find me something where I go job. They carry her home to the farmyard. She be walking day and night, whether I go job. Mama no bring get that money, but single-handedly she go send me for school. She go provide all my need. Very well, mommy want me. Very well, very well, very well. She no be your jackass. She no be your nigga. She no be your jackass. She no be your nigga. Yeah. She be my mama, really call her my sweet mother. She be my mama, really call her my sweet mother. She be my mama, really call her my sweet mother. She be my mama, really call her my sweet mother. If you can still see your mama, and I want a blessing where only God be give. Before I worry your turn, before I worry your turn, before don't die, before don't survive. Mama no be day, mama no be day, job no for day. If mama no be day, school no for day. If mama no be day, and nothing no go waka at all. Mama should be mercy. Mama for life should be mercy. She be my mama, we call her my sweet mother. Sweet mama, she be my mama, we call her my sweet mother. She be my mama, we call her my sweet mother. She be my mama, we call her my sweet mother. She be my mama, we call her my sweet mother. So if you love your mama so much, join and sing with me. Amana mkongaye, mkongaye woro. Amana mkongaye, mkongaye woro. Amana mkongaye, mkongaye woro. Amana mkongaye. Thank you so much. Love you. Thank you.
Ni na 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 ne na 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 ni no na ne. Cindy Tata, ladies and gentlemen, that is what you call Bantu language mixed with French, mixed with English, a mother. Thank you so much, Cindy. I've got some beautiful comments. Thank you so much, Just Jit, for being here. You love the tone. A tribute to all the mothers. Yes. Wow, it's so beautiful. And she's a new mother. She's singing about the love of a mother. And I'm sure we all have different relationships with our mothers. But if you love your mom, then that is a song. Look out for Cindy Tata on all music platforms. For those that are joining us, yes, Aziz, what's up? Good to see you online, Mr. Fussy Hype. We thank you so much for the support and for being a part of the show. Not just today, but always we thank you. Team Artists and Artisans, thank you so much. Team Canada Government, thank you. Team Gisha Productions Inc., thank you so much for being a part of this Intercultural Live Arts Festival brought to you by AADN. Like you had before, AADN was founded in the year 2014, and across the years, they have worked with over 500 artists. I happen to have been one of the beneficiaries of this platform, and I can tell you as an artist, I'm so privileged, I'm so grateful, because, you know, they provide a platform for not just people that have already been in the business, but if you're starting, if you're an emerging artist and you want a platform to showcase, to highlight, to just show who you are as an artist, then AADN is the place to go. Visit their website. That is www.artistsandartisans.org. I am loving all these. Thank you so much, Alan. Amazing host. Wow, I receive. I hope you guys everybody's enjoying this. Those that are on YouTube, thank you so much. We appreciate you and we appreciate this moment. We're going back into our arts. Where are we going next? This next performer, it's truly intercultural. This next performer goes by the names of Ali Masood. Ali Masood is an Iranian-born musician and academic. He plays several percussion instruments and has toured the world internationally with a variety of master musicians and authored 5 authoritative training books for Tonbak, Danf, and Urdu. You see, languages, I love this. And over the course of his career, he has had the opportunity to work with many renowned musicians, ensembles, orchestras, including the Iranian National Music Orchestra, the Tehran Symphony Orchestra, the El Hamnazaven, wow, the Parnenian in Jab, and more performances across Iran, Turkey, Cuba, China, and across Europe. And now we get to enjoy his presence today. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ali Masood. Yes, and that is Mr. Ali Masood. I believe he was playing the bowl. Did you know that bowls can make a sound? So there you have it. When I tell you we are going intercultural, I literally mean this. This is such a beautiful performance. Thank you so much, Ali. As I read through some of the comments that are coming through here, Brian says, so relaxing, beautiful sound. Andrew K, thank you so much for watching. You're saying lovely. And I have just did very nice. Doreen Kajumba says, wow, soothing music. Thank you so much. This is amazing. I love doing this. For those who don't know, you saw Padeda, the lady who is in the video with Ali. That is the wife. And she actually featured yesterday. So you're talking about a family of musicians, of composers, of instrumentalists. And I mean, charity begins at home. So it is such a beautiful make. And Ali, thank you once again for gracing us with your presence today. Thank you so much. There's people watching, people are sharing on Facebook and YouTube. We cannot thank you enough. I take this opportunity on behalf of the AADN organization to say thank you so much for the support from our Member of Parliament, that is Honorable Salma Zahid, as well as our MPP, Miss Christina Mitis. We thank you so much for the support. We thank the Canadian Heritage for the support of our programs, the Canadian government for funding this particular project, and we look forward to all the other projects that are coming after all of this. Once again, you are watching the Intercultural Live Arts Festival, brought to you by the AADN as we celebrate Black History Month, and we tackle in particular the issue of inclusion, the value of inclusion. What does it mean? You know, and this starts for when we are children, and you don't want to be excluded from playing with your friends. You want to be included, and that's what we decided to focus on during this time. Aziz, we thank you so much for the support. Family of musicians, yes, indeed. Now, our next performer for today coming on, her name is Rael. She's an amazing R&B singer, and I happened to watch her work during the African Music Week last year. It was my first time to see her perform. Oh my goodness. Have you ever looked at someone on stage and you just hold your face and you're just like, this is so beautiful, this is nice? Well, here we are. That's why we have such a platform where we get to hear from Rael, who is an independent singer-songwriter from Toronto, Ontario, born in St. Andrew, Jamaica, and moved to Toronto at the age of 11. She has embraced the art of singing and music from the age of 5, writing about her experiences and channeling all of that through her music, inheriting a love of R&B. While being raised in a conservative Christian home, she strives to think outside the box and be open-minded when it comes to her music. Her influences, of course, or they include Rihanna, they include Kelani, and many other more incredible artists. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rael.
Hi, my name is Rael, and I just want to thank AADN for having me here, Geisha Productions, Government of Canada. So I was asked the question, what does Black History Month mean to you? And I just want to say that I feel like there's so much pride in being a Black person, being a Black queen in this society. There is nothing that compares. See, I come from Jamaica, and I've been here since 2008. And I could tell you that, you know what, being here, there's a whole lot of culture shock for me. But I can step into my pride and I can walk into my integrity as a Black Jamaican woman and be proud of that. The way I want to use my music is to inspire and to motivate. I went through, situations in my life where I dealt with depression, and music was the only thing that really got me through it. And being able to even send my music back home to my family and them just, bigging me up, it felt good. It felt good being a Jamaican woman, having that. And when I would go back home, they're playing my music. So, I'm proud of where I come from. And I know for a lot of Black creatives, there's a lot of barriers, that presents itself. But I feel like once that challenge is presented, you kick down those barriers and you just make everything of it. And again, I'm so happy to be here and be in a system where, people may look down on me, they might say certain things about me, but I can rise up against it and be proud of who I am. So the song Romeo that I'll be singing is actually off my project. It's called Romeo Must Die. That's my very first project. And the reason why I chose that song was because, it talks about a love that is different, that is true, that is pure. And I want to express that. I want others to be able to feel that. So I hope that you guys enjoy exactly everything that I'm giving today. Thank you. Thank you once again for having me here. Please follow me on Instagram at @IamRiel_, and I hope you guys enjoy my performance tonight. It's 3 a.m. deep in thought. Where are you now? Where are you now? It's 3 a.m. deep in thought. I'm thinking of you. Baby, I'm singing my heart out, taking my time with you. Baby, I'm writing love letters for you. Baby, I'm singing my heart out, taking my time with you. Baby, I'm writing love letters for you. Romeo, I'm singing my Romeo tonight. Romeo, I'm writing my Romeo tonight. Yeah, this love is so different. It's so pure. This love is so different. It's so pure. Romeo, I'm singing my Romeo tonight. Romeo, I'm writing my Romeo tonight. Oh, yeah. Romeo, you know I, yeah, you know I, oh, you know I, I love you. Thank you.
Romeo, where art thou? Where are all the Romeos? We just finished our Valentine, so I'm assuming there's quite a couple of Romeos out there. Royale, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful R&B musician. Don't you love that? And she's talking about somebody. Doreen says, "Wow, what a nice voice! It's so calming." I believe you. Alan says, "Beautiful voice." I mean, did you just hear that? Because I could put it on replay, but my director will not allow me. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Royale. You're listening to the Intercultural Live Arts Festival celebrating Black History Month on the platform of AADN, both on YouTube and on Facebook. Thank you so much. I am loving this. And she was referring, you had her experience as a Black woman from Jamaica coming here and just, her experience and what Black History Month means to her. What does Black History Month mean to you? Send me in your comments. Doreen, what does Black History Month? What have you learned from Black History Month? Tell me, Aziz, what have you learned from Black History Month? Yes, the hype is absolutely real because this is happening in real time. For those that are watching from across, if you're not in Canada and you're watching, thank you. We appreciate you. Please, thank you so much for joining us. I know that the time difference can be quite tricky, but I promise you, you're here and you're going to have a good time. I hope you're having it. So please let me know what you think. What does inclusion mean to you? What does it feel to be included? I have an answer here as it says, freedom. Black History Month to me means freedom. What does it mean to you? You are watching the Intercultural Live Arts Festival brought to you by ANDN and funded by the Government of Canada. And I take this moment to say thank you to our board of directors for all your guidance as the project is going on. We thank you so much. Well, thank you so much, our creative director, Mr. Brian Nkoyo, for all the hard work, both present and before all of this, because it takes a lot, my dears. Just like they say, it takes a village. It takes it takes a whole team to put on such a project. So thank you so much. Shireen says, equality. Black History Month means equality. That means what I can access, you too can access. And it's very important. There's nothing that makes me special more than you. We all deserve a place on the table. We all deserve an opportunity. We all deserve a chance. And I love that. Doreen says, I have learned that contributions from various Black heroes that have positively impacted this country, I am picking a leaf from their action. That is so beautiful, Doreen. I love that. I love that. As you keep on those messages coming and your thoughts on what Black History Month means to you, what inclusion means to you, what being included in things in a project, what does that mean to you? I'm going to take you somewhere now. The gentleman that we're about to watch, his name is Andrew Kay. Now, Andrew Kay is an acclaimed musician and composer from Toronto, Canada, writing and performing music ranging from Indo jazz to world music to Indian classical raga music to contemporary jazz and improvised music. I'm already learning so much from his bio, yeah? And he is among one of the first musicians in the world to perform the Indian classical music on the alto saxophone after spending more than a decade living and studying in traditional Guru Shishai Parampara system, which is his guru in Calcutta, India. He has also pioneered a unique set of tuned the Himalayan singing bowls. Yes, and he has also, as he performs with, as well as using tuning forks, various windpipes, and hand percussion. Andrew is a seasoned performer with dozens of feature concerts around the globe with renowned world maestros and is the co-leader of many successful musical projects. He's a lot, isn't he? He's got a lot to offer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's a part of today's show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Andrew Kay.
Welcome, everyone. I'm really happy to be a part of this year's Intercultural Live Arts Festival, presented by AADN and the Government of Canada. My name is Andrew Kay, and I come from here in Toronto. I was born and raised here, and really fell in love with music and jazz music in particular. And while I was studying and becoming a professional jazz musician, I fell in love with Indian classical music, and I moved to India to pursue the studies of Indian classical music, which I now play on the saxophone as well as integrate into other aspects of my music. As this performance is celebrating Black History Month, I wanted to pay tribute to one of my great gurus in the sense of Western music, in the jazz tradition, and that great teacher of mine, who I never had the fortune to learn from directly, but I feel like I've been steeped in his music for most of my life, is the great John Coltrane. I look at him as a guru because I've spent a lot of my time in music, studying and playing and performing his material, and he really, truly is, I think, one of the great not only pioneers but important musicians in the world and in the history of music for the path that he forged through his discovery and self-discovery in music. So today I'm going to play two pieces as a short suite The first one is entitled Alabama, and the second is After the Rain. So I really hope you enjoy my version of these Coltrane pieces. You can find me online on my website, andrew-k.ca, or on social media as well. But I really hope that you enjoy this performance and the rest of the wonderful music being presented at this festival. Enjoy.
As you can tell, I am too zen. I am just listening to you, Andrew, perform. Oh my goodness. I could use this performance for my meditation every morning. Yeah. What somebody says this was transcending. Oh my goodness. Indian classical music. Wow. I mean, Andrew, well done. There's so many comments here, and I see you got even a contact. And that's the beauty of what we do here. I mean, if you find an artist that you'd like to work with and they're on this platform, reach out. So just Jit, I see you commenting with Andrew, and you're going to connect. This is amazing. And wow, I am just in awe. I like when I see new content, new music, anything new creative, a new story, a new poem, it's like my senses just go off, and I appreciate that. Truly, I believe that Andrew's performance is what you call the description of culture appreciation. Not only is he just playing it, he literally went to school for it. He put in the time, traveled to India, studied with the maestros, with the gurus, to learn exactly. So to have you perform and share this with us, Andrew, wow, truly, truly, truly to interculture. And remember, as we continue to celebrate our Black History Month, we have so many comments because I'm asking the question, what does it mean to you to be included as one of the core values of a Black History Month? And we have, of course, Doreen here, who says our challenges as Black people should be addressed with appropriate solutions that are tailor-made to our challenges and not general solutions. Good point. Really, really, really great point, and something that we should note, as well as being involved in decision making affecting me as a Black woman living in this country. Thank you so much for your submissions. Brayo here says this was transcending. This is amazing. Andrew, thank you so much. Please connect, and you also let us know that this is the beautiful world of John Caltrani. Thank you so much. What a pleasure. You can reach out to us on www.artisanartisans.org, and you can also send us an email at info@artisanartisans.ca. I also take this moment to thank everybody that is watching. You're on here, and we appreciate it. We love it. Those that are on YouTube, we are saying bonjour, hola, habari, mulimuta, are you all right? What is my other word? I know how to say hello in another language. Ni hao, ni hao. See, I'm getting it. I'm getting the hand of it. You are watching the Intercultural Live Arts Festival celebrating Black History Month, as brought to you by Artisans Development and Network, funded by the Government of Canada and curated by Gisha Productions, Inc. Where are we going next? I told you we're taking a trip around the globe through the arts as we include every single person. And now we are heading to Jamaica. If you know artists, we've been doing our virtual shows for nearly 2.5 years now. And now that the world is opening up, we get to include even other people who are not in Canada, but they are in other places around the world. So Mr. Clavon is an R&B reggae artist from Jamaica, in Trelawny, Jamaica. And honestly, I cannot tell you. I don't even want to talk about him. I want you to watch the performance, and then you will understand why I'm excited about this. An amazing, talented young man, and his first time playing in Canada ever, and his first time appearing on this AADN's platform. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Trelawny, Jamaica, this is Clavon. Enjoy.
Hello Canada, my name is Clavon, and I will be performing Redemption Song for you. Redemption Song is done by Bob Marley. Bob Marley is one of our most popular artists here in Jamaica. And this song is a song of freedom, a song that makes you strong and makes you believe in who you are. It's just a strong that motivates and pushes you forward. Please do enjoy. Old pirates, yes, still have I sold I to merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hands was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. got to fulfill the book. Won't you wait to sing, yeah, these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, oh, redemption songs, hey, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. Put ourselves in free our minds. I've no fear for atomic energy. Some of them can't stop the time. All I'm shouting to our prophets. While we still decided, ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, oh, redemption songs, hey, redemption songs, redemption songs. 'Cause all I ever have, oh, redemption songs, oh, redemption songs. All I ever have, oh, redemption songs, yeah, redemption songs, oh Lord, redemption songs, woo, redemption songs. Thank you.
A redemption song. It is all I've ever had. You cannot go wrong with a song like that. Redemption song coming from Clavon, all the way from Jamaica, Trelawney. What a beautiful moment. Thank you for being with us, Clavon. Beautiful voice. Yes, songs of freedom indeed. Lovely. I'm reading all these comments that are coming in. Beautiful voice indeed. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Wise words from the legend Bob Marley. A great performance from Clavon. Thank you so much. Isn't it a beauty that we're able to connect with people from all over the world? It doesn't matter where you are. It's time for technology and you got to put it to use and use it. Good. I have here real redemption from depression. Oh, darling, I'm camping here. Gloria, Doreen, thank you so much indeed. And of course, Aziz, thank you guys. Everybody who's commenting, we thank you so much. I hope that listening to that song stirs something within you. What does inclusion mean to you? What does redemption mean to you? What does freedom mean to you? What does being a Black person in Canada mean to you? What does being Black anywhere in the world mean to you? Those are all the comments that I'm requesting you to share your thoughts. You never know, your thought is I'm gonna learn something from your thought. And that's why we're having this Intercultural Live Arts Festival, so that we are able to learn from one another. Different backgrounds, different cultures, but at the end of the day, we are one people and we need to be included in whatever that we do. For those that are wondering, if you're an artist and you want to be a part of such a platform like AADN, feel free to reach out to Gisha Productions Inc. That is Gisha, Gisha, as you can see it on your screen. Productions Inc. And you send us an email, gishaproductionsinc@gmail.com. gishaproductionsinc@gmail.com. For those that want to know, even if you want to know, how do I get into all of this? Please reach out and I will do the honors. We shall do the honors to include you. We thank you so much. You are watching right here live in Toronto, Canada. We are the Artists and Artisans Development and Network, and we are based here in Scarborough, and we're here to give you a platform for both seasoned and newcomers, artists of all genres, whether you're a painter, whether you are an artist, you draw, whether you do 3D painting, whether you sing, whether you do poems, whether you do you play an instrument. Reach out to us. You never know. You could be Clavon in our next project. I thank you, and I thank you so much. Where are we headed next? we are going to the one and only Miss Dodo Wong. Now, Miss Dodo Wong is a Chinese performer of Chinese background, and she is also a radio host on ChineseRadio.ca. So you need to check her out. She sings in Mandarin, she sings in Chinese, she sings in English, you name it. And you're going to listen to her voice, just her own creativity. I love her energy is infectious. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Miss Dodo Wong.
Hi everyone. Welcome to the Intercultural Live Art Festival. Celebrate Black History Month. My name is Dodo Wong, and I'm very happy to share my singing with you. Thank you, AADN, for organizing the event. And thank you, Government of Canada, for the funding. And thank you, Geisha Production, for arranging the special festival. Let's start. Today I will be singing The 7 Lonely Days. It is a song from Swing, and I will be singing in both Mandarin and English. Hope you will enjoy. It was your fragrance. This time it gave me blue. Last week was the last time I cried for you. 7 hanging blue, I filled with my fears. 7 ladders too, I filled with my fears. Guess I never pays to make your lover blue. 7 lonely days I cried and cried for you. Last week was the last time I cried for you. 7 lonely days make 1 lonely week. 7 lonely nights make 1 lonely week. Ever since the time you told me we were through. 7 lonely days I cried and cried for you. I cried and cried for you. I cried and cried for you.
And that is how you do it, Mr. Duong. Having a country music song, 7 Lonely Days. I was busy twisting here because, I'm dancing. Literally, Doreen says I'm dancing in my living room. Somebody says, let's do some twist over here. I love it. Dancing away exotic, ecstatic sounds indeed. Can we dance to this? Absolutely. Dance as much as you want. I am dancing in our studio today, and this is amazing. Thank you so much, Dudu Wong, for blessing us with such a beautiful voice. You have an amazing voice and singing in English and Mandarin. Have you ever had a country song in Mandarin? Because this is my first time, I must tell you that. And I'm too excited. I am really, really excited to have it here on the Intercultural Live Arts Festival. Thank you so much, ANDN, for this platform. Once again, people who are asking, I see artists in my inbox. Well, like we said, reach out to Gisha Productions Inc. at gmail.com. Gisha Productions Inc. at gmail.com. I know you want to know. Well, let us finish the show and we shall talk business. Thank you so much. Where are we going next? Today, we are taking a trip around the world, like I said, musically in our Intercultural Live Arts Festival, because that's what we need to do. And we are saying we're including you, I'm including me, and that's saying, I know you've seen me on this platform. Like I said, I am a benefactor of the ANDN platform. I've been able to perform here. I've had other opportunities with ANDN outside this platform alone, and I'm so grateful. And again, I always tell artists that I work with, you might have 5 minutes, but what you do with those 5 minutes in your life and after that particular project is a big determinant on how your career goes after that. Okay, so you might perform for 5 minutes, but what do you do with that connection? What happens to your artistic director 5 months from today? That connection, how we nurture, we are in the people business. It's very important. It's very, very important. And that said, you've had me sing, you've probably seen me somewhere perform this, but hey, I also have a traditional dance troupe, which is called Emanzi Troupe. We deal with Ugandan traditional dances. We sing and dance and shake, and our culture, for those who are not familiar, we are known for cattle keeping, we are known for herding, we are known for agriculture. We celebrate everything from the birth of twins to the birth of a child to courtship to marriage to hunting, you name it. So this next performer is Emanzi Troupe, and we are going all the way to Buganda, which is the central part of Uganda, and we are doing a dance. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Emanzi Troupe. We hope that you do enjoy this. Thank you.
Wololo, 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 fundado mubinga zalanga lima, gaya nirizanga. Wololo, 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 wololo. Yako na fumba nemere na fumba nama nama na balika funda no buringa zalanga lima
Nankunda no movie, or you can say Wololo. Yes, that is officially back. Simba coming from the central part of Uganda. I am seeing your comments. I was with this guy. Oh my God, Aziz. Small world, I must tell you. Emanzi Troop, thank you so much. Doreen says Wololo. Yes, indeed. And you're saying Kona Mamanzi. Very nice, says Jazz. And Brian says, yes, I am telling you, taking a trip of culture all across the world. And we're doing that live here on the Intercultural Live Arts Festival, celebrating Black History Month. We're including everybody, and wow, this is just amazing. I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time? Are you having a good time? I'm saying creative director in studio. Are you having a good time? Yeah, that's what's up. I am not doing this alone. I want to take this opportunity to thank our leadership, Miss Shireen Mandani. Thank you so much for your guidance and your support along this journey. To the whole team, I'm talking about the creative director, Mr. Brian Nkoyoyo, who also doubles as our take and our director live in studio right now, as well as our team, Munal Hussein. Thank you so much, as well as our Beverly. Thank you so much for all the work done during this project and the preparations. The artists, I cannot thank you enough for, being available to do this, to be a part of this, because it's not a matter of us having a platform if we don't have people to appear on it. So to all the participants, the artists, we thank you. Thank you so much for taking your time to actually be a part of this. Where are we headed next? We are going to somebody called Miss Undefined. She is indeed undefined, and she is a melodic orator. You're going to learn a thing or two. I promise you, from her performance, I enjoy watching her work. I enjoy watching her perform, and she is serious. Her work is very enlightening. She speaks from the heart. She's really passionate. I love your passion, Miss Undefined, and I'm very grateful to be able to share you with the rest of the world on this platform today. So ladies and gentlemen, the name is Miss Anita Becker, and her love for poetry started at a very tender age, born and raised again from the island of Jamaica, but migrated to the city of Toronto as a teenager. And it is in this city that she became exposed to the art of spoken word. She is known for storytelling in form of folklore and dub. So it is only natural for her that the two become friends, and she embarks on the journey of telling her truth. So look out and listen for what she has to say. For her, the source of the journey is all about having a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Undefined.
Greetings, this is Miss Undefined, and before I go on further, I would like to first acknowledge AADN, Artists and Artisans Development and Network, the Government of Canada, and Geisha Productions for this platform. So, Black History Month and what it means to me. So, I don't know if I can see my flag, but I come and represent. Born and raised a native child thereof, the land of food and water. So I think living my history or my story has always been a part of my existence. So this concept of February being Black History Month hasn't necessarily informed me in any way, shape, or form, because for me, this skin, this liberty, this legacy is a lifestyle. So that's what I have to say about that. I'm going to get into two pieces for you guys. I hope you full joy. The first piece is titled Black Woman. My role models, my sheroes, the ones that sitteth upon my pedestal, closest in relation to Mother Earth, the one who she favored during creation to embark on a mission and carry out her work from generation to generation, to give a life and love to all nations, who then weaned themselves from the warm, savory sweetness of her milk to subdue corruption. The one who first held all in her bosom, and with him and her abiding equally established institutions for all knowledge. Valid and factual is this truth before all universities, all scholars, all college. The hierarchy of expectations now set in place to determine one's intelligence lived her. Earth Mother, spiritual woman, the voodoo queen, the ones who first discovered introspection into the mystery before white gods made her evil and turned her into black magic and the stigma for Satan worship. Pure woman, real woman, the definition of nature to the most positive degree. And as the words were flowing under my pen and tears were streaming down my cheeks, I wondered if she would recognize that it is to her who I refer. Dark-skinned, sun-kissed, Nubian, African woman. Descendants of the goddesses that have been reduced to symbols of naught. Tricked into submission by religion for superiority and the fueling of an ego. When they speak of oppression, she is the foremost definition. She who has allowed herself to believe that she is weak, that her lips have been sewed together and she can no longer speak. She who has been trapped in fear, and for that same fear, I've come to an understanding that such is just an acronym which denotes false evidence appearing real. Become who you are, descendants of Nani. Become who you are, descendants of Nefertiti. Legislate, educate, advocate, discipline, lead woman, dark skin, light skin, sun-kissed, African woman, and all will follow. Or awakening is needed in the shifting of the cycles into new consciousnesses for better tomorrows. Black women before me, become who we were so that I can become you and pass it on to the much needed her. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Okay. I'm going to get into my next piece, and that will conclude this spoken word performance for today. But if you like the vibes and you want to check me out, follow me on Instagram at Ms. Undefined. That's MZUNDEFINED_. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Holler at me. Indigenous to the stars and genetically connected to the sun, yet still over our consciousness we have others paused on it being one. Heartbeats match the drums because we are in sync with the rhythm. Dark light produces all colors, just consult your prism. How can your legacy still be stolen when one is fully aware of the culprits? At this point, we have basically wrapped it up and sold it. Not as very smart business people, for we do not profit off what it is worth. Gone as far as to dig up and sell the tree of life buried beneath the black woman's skirt. Or teachers have been on long and well-deserved rests. Full time we revisit these issues, these matters need to be readdressed. Or are you satisfied with being defeated in life's race? For ancestral pride, most seem too embarrassed to embrace. Authors of civilization defined, and even with all the poisoning, cultures that stay refined. Technological advance results in rumors of wars, and it seems we have become comfortable with living with these scars. A barbaric society, staged imposters. Their standards of living is a reality show, hence the reason they win Oscars. Open your mind's eye and critically analyze the people who were truly uncivilized. We overstood the connectivity between oneself and all in existence, knowing that against all odds to love is the only defense, that unity is vital, even though they say we are tribal, and that self-worth did not need to be marketed on being an idol. Prime ministers of the universe, we are called by many. I suggest you start seeking your truth for the load is heavy. Give thanks for tuning in. I grant that you will enjoy all the other performances. Please remember to follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and your streaming platforms at Ms. Undefined. One love.
Yes, indeed, Miss Undefined. What did you learn from that? Oh my God, it's nice to be a woman. I loved that. I love the fact that I like the line in the first poem when you're talking about you became you, so I could learn from you and become me, for me to be able to be there for others who are coming after me. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Because it's not just about what has happened in the past, but like you say, we are also in the present and we have to prepare for the future. I love that. And indeed, I see here, indeed, start seeking your truth, for the Lord is truly, truly heavy. I love those feelings. I'm reading these comments and I'm living for all of it. And when you talk about that, Miss Undefined, in terms of the woman who came before you, the woman who has come before me, and the woman we are today, and the woman of tomorrow, it reminds me of, we had the youngest performers this particular project. We had the youngest performers yesterday, the Fullers. The Fullers are a team of 6 children, and they're all musically inclined. They are gifted. One plays a piano, one plays drums, others are singing. It is just an amazing, it was lovely to see children involved, because it's not just about the generation that we are today. What about the generations to come? And that's why I love this platform, because you get to showcase people you didn't even know were artists. And now we're talking about children. We are empowering the future generations. We are saying change, yes, is going to happen, but it doesn't just happen today. We have to take care of what is to come next. And of course, you can watch the Fullers off the Fuller Sound Studio Instagram and on their Facebook pages, and you get to follow these children. They are very talented, and it's such a joy to have youngsters. And that's why I said Artists and Artisans platform is not just for the seasoned artists, but even those that have not even put, it's a platform. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the business. Please reach out, reach out, reach out. I love this. Thank you so much, everybody who's watching on YouTube, on Facebook. Remember, or if you feel free to subscribe to the channel that is Artists and Artisans Development and Network on YouTube, as well as we thank the support, Small World Music. We thank you for the support for pushing this. We thank you, African Music Week, for pushing this project. We thank our partners, our Canadian Heritage, thank you so much for the support. Government of Canada, we thank you for the support. We wouldn't be here without your support as we almost come close to the end of the show. I don't want it to end. I'm having such a good time. How are you? Are you having a good time? Because I know I am. For those that are tuning in, you are live during the 2022 Intercultural Live Arts Festival, which is going to be happening every single year. That is annually, as we continue to join thousands around the world to celebrate Black History Month. But in particular in Canada, we are very proud to be a part of this journey. And hopefully we can connect, or we shall be able to connect as and when we can. And remember that you can actually watch this show and even yesterday's show on YouTube at any of your time, at any time. Put it on when you're having a meal and enjoy the show. And also on our Facebook, you can replay these performances, even yesterday's show, at any time that you want. Where are we going? Thank you so much. Aziz is saying we're having an amazing time. I'm glad, because I know I am in studio. I'm having a lovely time. So I'm hoping that you too are having a great time. Where are we going? This next performer is a lady coming from London, Ontario. Her name is Leanne Mayer, and she sings rock. She sings, oh my God, you're going to see her perform, and I love her. With the release of her debut EP, Bittersweet Remedy, Leanne Mayer has announced herself as a unique and exciting new voice in London, Ontario's indie music scene. Her record features Leanne's whimsical blend of jazz, of blues, old school country, and a bit of some pop folk. And she has already 5 songs that are carnival of styles, from the sultry see-through lies to the bouncing renegade, and of course the melancholy of whatever will be. Together, they present the work of an artist who isn't afraid to experiment or explores to matters of the heart. Her raw and honest lyrics and soulful voice tell stories of loss, of hope, colored by just the right amount of world-weary wisdom and a bit of determination. And she's not just an amazing performer, an amazing musician. She is currently nominated and has won the prestigious Forest City London Music Awards in the category of Contemporary Music Songwriter in the year 2019. And she has also been featured nationally on CBC Radio and developed dedicated following of her live shows. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Leanne Mayer.
Hello, everybody. My name is Leanne Mayer, and I am so excited to be here as part of this year's Intercultural Live Arts Festival. It is put on by the Artists and Artisans Development and Network, and also funded by the Government of Canada and curated by Geisha Productions. As far as my background, I grew up in Northern Ontario. My father immigrated from Germany after World War II. I always found myself being drawn towards different cultures. One of my best friends growing up grew up in Haiti, and he immigrated to Canada in his youth. And he showed me so much about his culture, as far as the wonderful food that he exposed me to, the spices and the different tastes. I swear he kept me alive during college, so thank you, my friend. He also showed me some of the music that I hadn't been exposed to. And there's nobody that can argue the impact that the blues had on music. Where would we be without the blues? This is one of my original tunes. I take my influences from everywhere, and this song is called Bitten. La da 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 la da da, la da 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 la da da, la da 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 la da da da. Mama always told me keep an eye out for the bad ones, but you slipped right through the cracks. Papa always told me no one will ever be good enough for me. I'm afraid he might be right. Something's telling me to listen to my intuition, but I don't want to hear what it's got to say. You're playing on my fears and all these scars that I've been given, but I can't seem to tear myself away. Oh, oh, no way. Oh, hey, you've got poison in your veins. Oh, hey, I'm not falling for this again. Oh, Lord knows you leave me broken on the floor, but you can't, 'cause I've been bitten before. I've been bitten before. Someone should have told you not to stand beside the fire, breathing out last, feeding the flames. Now we're lying in the ashes of our desire, but you're not the only one to blame. Oh, oh, no way. Oh, hey, you've got poison in your veins. Oh, hey, I'm not falling for this again. Oh, Lord knows you'd leave me broken on the floor, but you can't, 'cause I've been bitten. I've been bitten before. Ooh, yes, I la 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 da la da 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 la da da la da 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 la da da la da 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 la da da da. Mama always told me keep an eye out for the bad ones, but you slipped right through the cracks. Thanks, everybody. My name's Leanne Mayer. Check me out on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, and iTunes. Thank you so much, Intercultural Live Arts Festival. please enjoy the rest of the wonderful artists this afternoon.
And you have it, Miss Leanne Mayer. And of course, that was gorgeous. It's amazing how we've been able to have artists from, everywhere. And I am talking to you because, ladies and gentlemen, this is our creative director, Mr. Brian Nkoyoyo. And I know that in the past, you have been a benefactor of Artists and Artisans Development and Network as an artist.
Yes.
But before you tell us a bit about you as an artist, I want to know what it means for you to be the creative mind, to be a part of the creative team behind this particular festival, and what it meant to you to be intercultural.
Well, I'm Brian Nkoyoyo, and I go by artist's name Brio Bryans, and I've been on the Artists and Artisans Development and Network platform several times. I've performed actually on many shows and events organized by AADN, and through AADN, I've been able to express myself, to even develop as a person. I started as an artist, as an intern, and then
and now you're behind the scenes,
the tech guy.
Yes,
and then moved on from being a tech guy to being a creative director of an event, and all this is all thanks to the opportunities given by our own boss, Shireen Mandani, who is so passionate about
the arts,
inclusion, and the arts, newcomers, people from different backgrounds, and she believes in sharing, these backgrounds and your stories to the public and giving them a platform.
Highlighting.
Yes,
she loves to bring highlight. Now, my question is this to you as a creative. So you've been here, you've been seeing the stories of Black History Month, you've been seeing the stories that the lives of Black people around the world. Now here we are in Canada, you are a new immigrant here in Canada. First of all, you're settling in, and now you're behind a festival that is saying, we are including everybody. Interculture, we're going to include everybody. What does that mean to you to be behind such a creative piece, and just the artists that you've shared with us today? Tell me what you believe about that.
Well, to me, I feel honored to be in the presence of all this incredible talent, first and foremost. Learning about different cultures is it's something that's unexplainable. You see someone from a different world, and you go on a journey. They take you on a journey of things you don't know. You learn every day, and that's the beauty about bringing different cultures together. Yes, we're celebrating Black History Month. We have allies who are not Black people who can come and also share because they love our community
and also
be with us and celebrate with us.
And it's also inclusive. It's also inclusive, which is a core value.
That's the beauty, and that's the core value of Artists and Artisans Development and Network.
Wow, I am grateful. Somebody says thank you for the opportunity. As you can see, all of someone talk about you've also been behind the Brampton Artistic Expo, so you've done a lot of work.
I've done a lot of we had Brampton Artistic Food Festival, Toronto Food Festival. We had Her Voice. We've had Inclusive Arts Festival.
So there's a lot that you're doing in AADN.
There is a lot we've been doing, and this is the beginning. It's just the beginning of the year. This is our first
project of the
year. But to all artists out there, to all creatives out there in different, platforms, just know that Artists and Artisans, we are bringing you more and more and more projects to come. So if you feel you want to be part of this platform, just reach out through Gisha Productions, our main partner, and who are always doing the curation and reach out to Gisha Productions, reach out to AADN, and let us get to know you. Let us get to know you. Let's see your content. And we'll be pleased to work with you and put you on our platform in the coming ventures.
Wow, you have it. Thank you so much. This is my creative director who is also in charge of my tech. So I am about to have my next performance. Just in case you go back to your office, Mr. Sir.
Yes, I'm going back to my office, and thank you everyone for being here. All the artists, you're amazing. I can't stop dancing. And Gloria, amazing show.
Oh,
Thank
you
so
so much.
Bye,
there you have it. And that is my creative director, Mr. Brian, who is with us all through this. He is the take. If anything goes wrong with my sound, you make sure you type, hello, Mr. Brian Okoyoyo. I need your services. Well, there you've had it. Once again, you have been watching the Artists and Artisans Intercultural Live Arts Festival, as funded by the Government of Canada and curated by Guichet Productions Inc. To all our team, our support team, to our PR branding, thank you so much, Mr. Fusi Hype, for the support out there on social media. For everybody who is supporting us, we appreciate you. And trust me, we wouldn't be here without you. Well, we have come to the end of our show, and we have one last performance. Now, this person happens to be the father of the Fullers. He is a person who you probably have seen him in a couple of these videos, because he is first of all a record producer, he is a composer, he is a writer, he is a producer, he's a guitarist, he plays drums, I don't think he cannot do anything musical, anything to do with the arts. He's an amazing master of just bringing musicians together. And he has been singing from a young age, as also being a part of the Dundas Street Church of God, a choir from the singers back in the day, and he has also been a part of the Faith United Church. He's also been a part of he has toured the world playing with their Fuller Sound band, which is a part of the Fuller Sound Studios here based in Toronto, and he has toured the world playing with musicians like Luciano. He has played with a part of Family Man, that is a part of the Wailers. He has played with Tony Rebel. He has toured this world Messenger. Oh my goodness. But for the first time in his life, he is stepping forward in front of a microphone, from behind the drum kit to being in front of the microphone. And that is the one and only Mr. O'Neill Drummy Fuller, who is performing his single, which he actually released this past Tuesday. He released his first single ever in his entire life, entitled Change Will Come. You probably know this from the classic by Sam Cooke, but here it is, a different take from Mr. O'Neill Drummy Fuller. Enjoy.
Like that river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh yes it will. It's been too hard living, and I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's out there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh yes it will. When I go to the movies and I go out town, brother says to me, son, you better not hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh yes singing note for note, so don't worry, yeah. Oh, be happy. 'Cause it's been a long. It's been a long time coming, but I know the change gon' come. Oh yes, it will. A change is gonna come.
What better way to end this show with such a beautiful piece? Indeed, change is gonna come. Change will come. It is inevitable. Absolutely, change is inevitable. Says in Koyoyo. We have Stacy says yes, my friend. The singing is awesome. Another comment says change is part of life, and we just have to embrace it. We have a change is gonna come. I am loving these comments. I have. Let me see. I am reading from Undefined. Come through, Drummy. I love that. Thank you so much for watching. Stacy says awesome song. Oh my God, vibes. Jasmine says, thanks, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. This is the first of its kind Intercultural Live Arts Festival. So as we celebrate Black History Month, courtesy of the Artists and Artisans Development and Network, funded by the Government of Canada and curated by Gisha Productions, Inc. I just take this moment, in case you loved any particular performer, feel free to reach out onto the YouTube channel of Arts and Artisans, and you're going to watch each performer individually. All these performances are there, so you can play Drummy song later if you want to. If you can play Leanne, you can play the Fuller's kids. You have to see the Fuller kids. Oh my goodness, they're just amazing. And trust me, you need to listen to their Lean on Me. You are going to love it. A live performance. And then, of course, you are talking about, we have Ali, we had Fadeda, we had Clavon, we had Andrew K, we have Marta, we have Miss Tracy K. It was a beautiful festival. I want to take this opportunity to thank all Team Gisha Productions, to thank for being a part of these. I send your emails, gishaproductionsinc@gmail.com, for those that want to reach out if you want to be a part of our future shows. And also, these performances appear on our website, that is artistandartisans.org. Check them out. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for being a part of the show. From AADN, Government of Canada, Gisha Productions Inc., we say thank you so much and have a lovely, lovely rest of your week. Take care. Ciao.